Hi everyone, welcome to Module 3. You're going to see in Module 3, you have your learning outcomes, and that's linked in this document. You have your slide deck with all the module content, and that is linked here. And then you're going to also have to complete your desert terrain content quiz. Remember that you can use your learning outcome notes in order to complete this assessment. In addition, you have 3 lab assignments. Please work to complete the desert identification, which is number 3, called symbiotic relationships. You're also going to complete the Module 3 identification lab quiz, and you're going to start your Sonoran Desert fact sheet number 2. And again, that's all linked here. So as we go and look at the learning outcomes, make sure that you're following these steps. You're going to read over the learning outcomes. You're going to be prepared to answer each question with a thorough response that demonstrates that you have interacted not with the module materials, that means the slides that are included, and embedded within the slides there are videos. So make sure that you're viewing and studying all of those, as well as all the images and graphics and infographics. So you can use that to take notes. And as you take notes, keep in mind that you're taking notes aligned to these learning outcomes. All right, so I just wanted to highlight a few things within the slide deck. So here's your Module 3 slide deck, Types of Desert Terrain. And remember, there are some reminders right off. So download the module learning outcome document, which is this one. Make sure to download that. Now, step number 2 is use that document to lead your learning goals for the modules. So you can take your detailed notes right in your notebook or straight onto the question template. And then you can use these to answer your questions in the quizzes. So aligned to the learning outcomes, the slides take us through the difference between weather and climate, and moves ahead into the interactions of the planetary system that includes the lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere, cryosphere, atmosphere. And it goes on to that impact, how life affects climate and climate affects life. I'm going to skip ahead here. You're going to see a lot more information about that, and so that will unravel that learning outcome. And then you get down here to 2 agents of change, where there's the shaping of the desert terrain. And these 2 agents of change are water and wind. So one is scarce, one is common, right? And then you can see here again that interaction with the topography, the interaction with the planetary systems, and how these work together with these agents of change to shape the desert terrain that we have. I'd like to highlight again throughout this slide deck, we have a lot of vocabulary. It's really good to take notes on some of these new vocabulary. Ephemeral streams, what are those? How does that connect to desert terrains? And these are characteristics of desert streams, and you may have seen these on your hikes and travels around Arizona. Going on, we have misconceptions about, sandy deserts. And then going on, I'm going to highlight the video right at the end here. There's a medicinal plant walk that is fascinating, and there are some other videos that are embedded in here. So be sure you're paying attention to all of those links, and use the learning outcomes to guide your note-taking, in addition to completing the 3 lab assignments that you have. All right. Thank you, and have a great week.